5, take 6.
Hi, I'm Moya Laurentova and I'm chatting with Nsika.
Where do you envision A1 in the next 10 years?
Oh, that's a fun question. The A1's gonna be a force, force. We're gonna be your main source of content news online. So right now it's just entertainment, but sport is coming soon. Fashion, your style is coming soon. I'm thinking of, something food, but I don't know yet. But sport and style are the ones that are going to be the next ones to launch. And then we'll kind of see how music. I've been dabbling about the A1 music. And with the A1, the name is so nice and easy. You can add it to A1. So the A1 sports, the A1 style, the A1 music. And so it's really going to grow into that. I see us having our own legit full-on studios, a lot of stuff. It's going to be a production force.
I'm so excited to see this.
I'm excited.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Listen, you have worked with a lot of celebrities. You've chilled with them, you've worked with them, you've interviewed them. What's the one thing you can tell us about celebrities?
They're normal people.
You said this in the pilot.
Yeah, they're normal people. I think the second you start treating them as a fan, then you kind of put that block. Because if I sit down with you and I just have a normal conversation, then they can have a normal conversation. If I come and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm such a fan, then I have to now put on the persona and then be like, oh, thank you, I was watching an interview with Slicker and Anati, and Anati's been doing a lot of international collaborations, like he has a Marian Dan or whatever, and Slicker's like, dude, how are you getting all these features? And he's like, a conversation. I'm coming at them normal as just somebody who's getting yogurt and I'm getting yogurt.
For sure.
So very, very simple, very natural. And I think once you approach that way, you get a lot out of that person. You can learn from that person and they can learn from you too, because everyone can learn from everyone. So I think normal people. Yeah.
What is your motto in life?
Motto in life? I don't think I have a motto in life. The Bible is my motto in life. I live upon that. To be honest, if I gave you one phrase, it would be one phrase for now. In the next 6 months, it would change. So I don't necessarily live on mottos. I just I try my best to live according to the word.
And you continue trying. What keeps you grounded in your fast-paced life?
Family and my relationship with God and my relationship with
the dangerous sport. I'd never do it, so go figure. But your parents ever worry about, any dangers, anything happening to you while you are racing?
Yeah, my mom used to, but luckily there's nothing serious has happened to me. I have broken my leg.
Okay, do you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, it was my second race in cars.
Okay.
When I took on this GT racing in Korea. Okay. And we had brake failure. It was in Malaysia, the brakes overheated, and I went off the road and hit the wall.
But what do you do in such situations? Do they train you for, dangerous situations?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
But that's been I've been racing since I was 15 and that's been the only injury I've ever had.
Sure.
So I've been very lucky. And to be honest, a lot of my friends who I race against have also had very minor injuries. So generally it's been pretty good. My mom always gets nervous. My dad is quite chill about it.
And what do you love most about your family?
We are super loud and we talk over each other and everyone's very opinionated. I love it. When you go for lunch at my house, when I bring friends over, they think that we're shouting at each other.
But actually not.
We're just having a good time.
You mentioned you and your brother are basically in the same field. You guys started racing together. There's never a bit of competition between the two brothers?
Well, he stopped racing, I think, when he was about 21, because we had to pay for our own racing. And he decided it's getting ridiculous because it's so expensive. And he moved over to cycling.
Sure.
But during that time, we never really raced in the same category. There was maybe 1 or 2 races where we raced together. And yeah, it was good. It was good fun. My brother liked seeing me do well, and I liked seeing him do well. So there's no competitiveness really.
Just talking through the preparation stage for your racing competitions, what does it all entail?
Before the races, actually, I do quite a lot of preparation myself. Obviously, there's a lot of training. The cars themselves get up to 60 degrees inside. That's like Imagine you leave your car in the sun, a black car, get in the car, turn on the heater, it's still hotter than that.
For sure.
Yeah, so you have to do a lot of training with, hoodies on and my helmet at the gym and like embarrassing stuff like that. I run every single day.
Okay.
But then on like the mental side and the practical side, I look for the track I'm going to on Google Maps.
Sure.
I study it, I print the track out, draw racing lines on it, make some notes, and then I watch a lot of YouTube videos, which I know sounds...
No, but that's great.
Yeah, YouTube and PlayStation.
I saw.
Yeah.
I actually saw you in an interview toppling.
Yes.
You were, using the PlayStation.
Exactly. Since I was 10 years old, I realized that if I want to be a good racing driver, I need to drive all the time. But actually practicing at a real racetrack costs so much money. So I needed to find an alternative. So I bought a PlayStation, steering wheel and pedals, and just used that, which everyone used to joke about. I used to be embarrassed to tell people that. Now it's like a massive industry, is race simulation.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, she's in. Which presenter is the best cook out of all of them?
You know what? I mean, they're all pretty good.
Okay.
All pretty good. Cat's got skills, although he makes stuff at home and never brings it for me to try. He just tells me about it. You and I cook a lot with, so he's got really good skills. He's good on the braai. He's great with pancakes.
Okay.
Zoe's a good baker. She enjoys baking, so yeah. She still needs some help with the cooking on the cooking front, the savoury stuff. Lee also very competent. Graham's great in the kitchen. Ilan is a fabulous cook.
So is she?
Yeah, no, they're all very good.
Let's talk about the cookbook. What inspired it?
Well, I have a lot of recipes to share. So obviously, having them in one place and having sort of like a legacy. And if I have kids one day, they'll be able to sort of hold this and be like, wow, mom did something cool once upon a time. So it was inspired by just the want to teach people constantly how to cook things, and the fact that cooking isn't as difficult as people make it out to be. So that's what I wanted to do.
100% original recipes from
How
Zola.
that's such a question. Of course, every single one, my recipe,
Wow, Zola. And how much effort goes into putting a recipe book together?
It's a lot of effort, a lot of graft, and it's a long process. I mean, from sort of inception, when you sort of sign the book deal, to when the book actually people can buy it on shelf, it's about a 2-year process. So there's the writing of all the recipes and the stories, because each recipe has a story of why it's in the book. And it's also, it takes you through the journey of my life through the food that I ate. So it starts with like the recipes that my grandmother and my mom taught me how to
read one, please?
Yeah.
Growing up, we had curry at least twice a week for supper, whether it was chicken, beef, or my personal favorite lamb. My mom makes the best curry in the world. I've spent years trying to emulate her yummy lamb curry, and this recipe is the result of that journey. This is the lamb curry.
That is the lamb curry. Yeah, and I remember when I was young, I used to sit on the counter and I used to watch how my mom chopped the onions. She went and bought her own spices in Durban, because I was born in Durban. So she knows. I think the neighbor that we lived near when I was younger, she taught her how to make a real Indian curry. So my mom's curry is like no other. I went to India, and my mom's curry is still better.
It's still who's on it?
I am a chef, first and foremost. I am a chef on TV as well. I am a cookbook author. I am a food stylist as well, and I am a sister. Yes, that's about it. And a daughter. My parents. Can't forget my parents.
And a friend.
And a friend. And
I'm sitting here with South Africa's most loved chef. I can't believe I'm sitting next to Zola. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
It's so good to. And how is it important for a child to know where they should be and which industry they should be in? How important is that for young people to know?
Well, you know what? I can't be one of the people who says, oh no, you must know as soon as you're in high school, you must know where you're going to go, because obviously that wasn't for me. I thought I did, but then I went into what I thought was right for me, and it wasn't right for me. So I think that different people sort of grow and they learn at different rates and stages. So I think that whatever you're into at the time, pursue that. And if the path leads you another way, it's okay. It's okay. Everyone deserves a second chance, a third chance, a fourth chance, as long as you end up where you're supposed to be. So, do what you love.
It's like, you can even get this. Close up of this if you can get it.
You literally have erupted there was an uproar. There's this new cool kid on TV. Ayanda Muzeni. Tell us about Hectic Nine.
Oh my goodness, my journey to Hectic 99. It has been incredible.
Yeah.
Like we were the new face of television,
For sure.
you know, and we were in half an hour show back in 2007. We started out in 2007, but the auditions went on from 2006. Like they had to get 7 strong, unique presenters who are able
The
to.
audition is on YouTube, by the way.
Ooh,
Yes, it's there.
I know. I hate seeing myself.
And the third one was when we jail because I killed someone.
And then you
And then they'd say like, oh, it's not because you went
yeah,
to jail.
basically like two
But
truths.
then it might be because, you know what I mean?
So that's two truths and one lie. So you're giving them 3 options. Just explaining the game. So you would say, you know, it's a swimmer. And yeah, took part in the Battle Olympics as well. And his hobby is driving fast.
Which one?
Which one of
Where do you
those?
want the media box?
Oh, we can do it separate.
That's the lie. Live chat.
And your performance studio is going to be on stage, yeah?
We don't know what he has though.
It's the software,
Oh,
computer, you've got a microphone that goes into a voice box thing.
Cool, live chat. Live chat, that's pretty straightforward. If you come out, find out what you're doing.
Yeah. Camera.
You usually have minutes, so this is wrapped up. Don't just stop. Wrap it up.
Episode 6, Slate 5, take 5. Going for a take in 3, 2, 1, action.
Thank you so much for just being, just for being. And it shows that when you yourself, greater things.
Oh, yes.
And thank you so much for chatting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I say one last advice? Am I allowed to?
Sure.
To all those kids out there who love to pursue their career in presenting, acting, whatever it is that you want to be one day, do not stop. Do not stop. Keep on going. Keep on knocking at all doors. One door will open. Or create a door that's going to open for you. Alright? I love you all. MZK love.
Thank you.
Thank you.